Hello everyone, Creative Venus here, and today we will learn how to design this beautiful SWOT analysis diagram and look at this beautiful isometric design. So we will learn it today, and it's really easy to design this presentation slide. But before that, let's watch this video. If you are looking for tools for video and music management, then Emersoft is one place where you can get some of the awesome featured video and music products. Emersoft offers video converter, downloader, music manager, DVD ripper, and DVD creator. It also offers resources and support for its products. Also, do not forget to check out the Emersoft Christmas Sale 2019 and get up to 40% off on the featured products. For more information, refer to the links in the video description. So let's start the tutorial. And the very first step is to design a nice gradient background here. So first of all, before designing any slide, you should know one thing which is very important, and that is the color scheme. If you don't know the color scheme, then you should definitely, search on Google, look at your logo or the topic of the presentation and create a color scheme first. You should know the primary and the secondary colors that you would be using for the background, for the text, for the links, and all the important information that you want to showcase. So color is something which is very important, and the more you do the presentations and the more you work on them, the better you will get in picking up nice colors and matching the color scheme. So it comes with the experience as well, and you will get a better understanding of colors, what is matching and what's not. Even if you go for shopping and you select, you know different clothes for yourself, you definitely try to match colors for the trousers and the shirts. So same is the case here. You need to match the colors. You should understand what are complementary colors, and you can definitely find some good articles online to identify and match colors. So that's how you should do it. So here we have designed the background. Now we need a 3D plane, a 3D surface on which we want to showcase the SWOT analysis buttons or icons. For that, we need to create a custom 3D plane. So you can draw it like this. And our 3D plane is ready. Now we need to customize it. First of all, we need to remove its outline, which is very important. Second, we need to apply the gradient color. So it can be the same gradient color that we have applied on the background, but here we need to change its angle so that it is visible, and it should look like that it is sitting on the background. So today we are designing an isometric shape. So what are isometrics? Most of you must be having this thought in your mind, what are isometrics? So in simple language, just to make you understand, isometric are the 3D kind of graphics which are actually 2D but looks like 3D. So we call them isometrics. So that's what we are trying to design here. So once our surface is ready, we need to place the SWOT buttons, SWOT. So here I am trying to adjust the gradient stops, and I I am assuming that you already know how to fill gradient colors. If you don't know, watch my previous videos. In almost 70 to 80% of my videos I have used gradient colors, and I have explained there how to fill gradient colors. Also, try to spend your time on, you know, on these small things like adjusting the gradient color, adjusting the gradient stops, and alignment, placement. So by doing these things, you will make it more beautiful. So now we are designing the button. For that, we need to insert this rounded rectangle. Let's fill a nice white and gray gradient color in it. Once it's done, let's change its rotation like this. Now we need to give it a certain depth so that it looks like an actual button. For that, you need to press this depth button and increase its depth. Change its material to metallic. Also, you can try these options until you get the desired output. You don't have to go with me what I am doing here. You can try your own, styles and designs. Even you can use circles here. We just need to create one button, and once it's done, we will just copy and paste that button for W, O, and T. Now we need to create a shadow effect for it. So we have duplicated this button, removed its depth. We have filled blue color, increased its transparency so that it looks like a shadow. Send it to back and bring the button to the forward, and now you can see a nice background has appeared. So it really looks quite realistic, like that shadow is behind it. Let's customize it further. Duplicate the shadow effect. Remove its fill. We will only keep its outline, and we will fill a gradient outline. The gradient that we will use here should be like blue and some purple color effect. Increase its width so that it's visible, and we will now fill a gradient color. So we will use a two stops gradient. On the left we are using, let's use this color, and on the right we will use our blue color. So I'm trying to further improve the background color of the 3D surface. So I've added some purple effect here, and now it looks much better. And duplicate this 3D surface, and we will create a shadow effect for this 3D surface as well. But before that, you need to increase its transparency as well and send it to back. That's it you have to do to create the shadow effect. Just duplicate the item, increase its transparency and send to back, and it will look like a shadow effect in the isometrics. So now it is looking fine, and you need to remove the extra portion which is out of the slide area. So you need to insert this rectangular bar, place it over it, select it, and select this rectangular bar and press subtract, and the slide is almost ready. So I'm just fine tuning the color scheme here, and you should keep on doing it whenever you feel like, because sometimes what happens while you're designing the slide, the ideas come to your mind in the real time, and then you have to adjust it accordingly. Meanwhile, you can subscribe to our channel, join the membership, hit like button, and you can share this video with your friends, colleagues, in your school, college, office, wherever you want. Also, you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you have any query or question, you can just put that in the comment section. So now let's add the text here. S, change its rotation, but before that let's change its color. Now change its rotation and place it over it, and we will fill the same gradient color as we have filled on the outline. We just need to add the purple color to it, like this. Also make the blue a bit darker. We need to change the angle of the gradient as well, because blue is not visible at the moment. Now you can group it, or you can select all, copy and paste, and you have duplicated it. Now you just need to change the alphabets and rest is done. Now select both these buttons, duplicate and place it like this, and I have to write O and T, and your diagram is almost ready. Make sure all the buttons are well aligned. Alignment is very important. Now we need to one more step here. For that we need to insert this rounded rectangle, because we need some kind of base for it to make it look more realistic, and we will keep it very light. But before that, let's first fill the black color and change its angle like this, and we need to send it to back. So now this rounded rectangle is behind these four buttons. Change the color to white, increase transparency, and your design is almost almost ready. Now comes the functionality of this design. First we have to design it, now we have to create a functionality. In order to create a functionality, we need to duplicate it. So there will be total of 6 slides. First is the introduction slide, second is strengths, third is weakness, fourth is opportunities, fifth is threats, and sixth is thank you slide. So on the second slide, what we need to do is we need to write strengths. On the third, we need to write weaknesses. On the fourth, we can specify the opportunities, and on the fifth, we can write threats. So on the first slide, let's write the title of this presentation, which is SWOT analysis. So in this slide, or in this template, I haven't stylized the text. I have kept it basic, simple. You can of course write it in different format. You can use bullets. I have used only dummy text here. So in the second slide, we need to write strength. use some nice font. Here I have used some dummy text. Of course, you can present it in a better way. If you think that the content is too much for you, you can definitely reduce the content, because in presentations the content should be very less and to the point. If you want to write strengths for something, it should be in the form of keywords. For example, strength could be, environment, policies, or confidence. I'm just using some random words. You can write those strengths like that. You don't have to write whole paragraphs here. Nobody is going to read those paragraphs. Once the strength slide is ready, duplicate the text on the next slide, write weaknesses, then you can write opportunity, and then you can mention the threats. And on the last slide, you can write thank you. Once the thank you slide is ready, we need to apply the animation. And in order to do the same, we need to go to the second slide and move the text S upwards by pressing the up key by 10 to 15 times. You just need to remember it. For example, move S by 15 times, then move the outline shape by 10 times, and move the base by 10 times, so that it looks different from the other three buttons, so that users can understand that this is a strength slide. Now come to the next slide, and we need to apply the same setting to the weakness button. We need to bold the letter and move the letter, the outline shape, and the base by 10 to 15 key presses. You need to press the up key. The idea here is to showcase that the button and its elements are elevated on their respective slide. So we are trying to create that kind of effect here. And now come to the opportunity slide, and you need to do the same. Bold the letter O and move it by 10 to 15 up key presses, and do the same with the outline shape and the base. And same goes with the thread slide. Bold the letter and move it up by 15 times. Then move the outline and then the base. I hope it is easy to understand. We are just creating the elevation effect here to showcase that these buttons are elevated on their respective slide. Now select all the slides, go to Transitions tab and select Morph. Now you need to go to the first slide and move all these elements out of the slide area. So what will happen is when you have moved these elements out of the slide area and when you will move to the second slide, these elements will appear from their current position to the next position on the second slide. So that's how the morph animation works. It moves the elements from point A to B based on their placements on the previous and the next slide. So it's pretty easy to understand. If you can learn morph transition, then you can make a winning presentation, because morph transitions are very cool, they look cool, and the kind of fluid animation effect it provides, it looks amazing. So you should definitely learn the morph animation. So it's pretty easy. There is nothing complex about it. You can easily learn the transition. Place the title at the center on the first slide, and our first slide is ready. Now let's take a look at the final output here. It looks amazing. Look at the effect on the buttons when we move to the next slide. So I hope you will like this design. So if you've liked the design, please subscribe to our channel. Please join the membership, which is really important for us. Hit the like button, share this video with your friends, colleagues, and you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you have any questions, you can directly ask me in the comment section. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Keep watching our videos. See you guys in my next video. Peace.